Episcopal Conference of Cameroon is not a political party. The Episcopal Conference of Cameroon is not an election commission that should release a result of an election. The Episcopal Conference of Cameroon has not been mandated to release a result. These were the words of His Grace Andrew Nkea, the President of Cameroon's National Episcopal Conference, while stating that Cameroonian people should take their responsibility and leave the bishops alone. That you should take your responsibility and leave the bishops alone. He stated in Kumba during the 49th come together of the bishops of Cameroon, that seminar of the bishops of Cameroon, that the Episcopal Conference has its mission, which is to look at the state of the church and to preach gospel and to make sure that the Church of Cameroon or the Roman Catholic Church is in line with the founding principle, the mission and the vision of the Roman Catholic Church, and to save God people. That bishops' role in churches, in the parishes, in the diocese is to make sure that the word of God is preached and reached all asunder, whether far or near. That all those Cameroonians who have been saying that the bishops should speak on behalf of political issues, that the bishops have no responsibility to do that, which is that it is not their duty, that the bishops cannot come and do the duty of political parties, that the bishops cannot come and do the duty of an election commission, that the bishops cannot come and do the duty to announce a result, or people are expecting that the church should release a result. Release a result under what context? That was the bishop. I will play you this video of His Grace Andrew Nkea, who is the president of National Episcopal Conference, the Archbishop of Bamenda, that archdiocese, as he made it clear. So, His Grace is telling the bishops in DRC that they should know that that's the role of Episcopal Conference is not what it is, because in DRC, the National Episcopal Conference came out and play a key role in stabilizing the political state of Democratic Republic of Congo. They came out, they joined the population and made it clear that principles that have been put in place should be governed. In Kenya, bishops have been talking about issues affecting the common man, political issues and decisions, especially the tax bill or the bill on tax that brought series of chaos in Kenya and led to massive protests, which in 2024, President William Ruto had to rescind the bill and ask Parliament to remodify the bill. That the bishops of Kenya took that step. And that, if you are taking that step, you know that that is not the role of the Episcopal Conference. So, I'm telling the bishops of Kenya, the bishops of DRC, and other bishops to understand that the role of the Episcopal Conference, it is to preach the gospel. Allow politicians to speak politics, the bishops to speak church. Give to Caesar what is to Caesar, and to God what is to God. To God, the role of the bishops is to pastor, is to preach. In my sheep, in my people, feed my sheep, feed my people, nourish the weak. So feed my sheep and feed my people. Christ has made you His own messenger, sending you out into the whole world to preach His own word. Feed my sheep, feed my people, feed my sheep, nourish the weak. Go into the whole world, my dear friends. Do not be afraid. I am with you to protect you in all that you do. Ladies and gentlemen, listen to His Grace Andrew Nkea.
Some people don't understand what the National Episcopal Conference is and its role in the society. According to Canon 447 of the 1983 Code of Canon Law, a conference of bishops, a permanent institution, is a group of bishops of some nation or certain territory who jointly exercise certain pastoral functions for the Christian faithful of their territory in order to promote the greater good which the Church offers to humanity, especially through forms and programs of the apostolate fittingly adapted to the circumstances of time and place according to the norms of the law. Thus, an Episcopal Conference is not a political party, nor is it an Electoral Commission or a constitutional commission to give results of elections in various countries. An Episcopal Conference is not an institution to be manipulated by political individuals and stakeholders with grievances against the state. I therefore call on Cameroonians of all walks of life to take their responsibilities as political actors and stop hiding behind the Catholic Church and expecting her to do their duty. For the past couple of years, the Church has been speaking out on the suffering of the people and has been teaching on various social issues in the society. Besides our aforementioned documents on the socio-economic situation and the elections of 2025, we have written at length on the situation in the Northwest and Southwest regions, as well as in the Far North region, both as National Episcopal Conference and as provincial conferences. However, we are beginning to notice that some people close their ears to the teachings of the bishops, and that when the bishops do not say what they want to hear, they accuse the bishops of silent complicity with the powers that be. The Church will continue her prophetic and evangelization mission. And like St. Paul says in the second letter to Timothy, chapter 4, verse 2, proclaim the message, and welcome or unwelcomed, insist on it. Refute falsehood, correct error, give encouragement, but do all with patience and with care to instruct. Therefore, Cameroonian people, take your responsibilities and leave the bishops to preach their gospel.